Masigasig sa mga pangarap at matatag sa pagsubok, pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. My dear friends, faculty and staff of Salong Elementary School, to all esteemed guests and members of the Academe, to our dearest graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all. On one fine morning after my shift, I received a notification coming from Ma'am Tita Leia saying, yung aga to, may ayoko tayo sa imo. Right there and then, she asked me if I can deliver a speech for the graduating class. She also apologized it was too sudden and too abrupt, and that your graduation is set next week already. And if I can't attend physically, then a video recording would suffice. Suppose that I send the video on a weekend. Mind you, I received a notification on a Thursday morning. But how can I say no to my alma mater? Much more to my tita. So I said yes. My dear friends, faculty and staff, honorable guests, and my dear graduates, just forgive me for the imperfections and shortcomings of this speech. Just to be truthful about it, I was just running against time and amidst my busy schedule. Nonetheless, I'd still do my best. To be honest about it, I was really hesitant at first to accept this kind of invitation of speaking in front and sharing some thoughts in the graduating class. Not because I was just short noticed or because I had little time to prepare, but basically because I really reflected if I am somebody who is worthy to really deliver a message to a graduating class. For one, I don't see myself as someone who is worthy to be looked up to. Number two, I'm not sure if I really am a good role model worthy of emulation for little kids like you. But as I studied and I pondered upon this theme that we have for this graduation, I realized that I may not be as worthy as I think I am, but I am somebody who can share lessons about dreams and resilience. And for a short while, allow me to share these three life lessons I learned and I want to share. One, believe in your capacity to dream. Tuuhin nga pwede ka gid maghandom. Number two, believe in your dream. Tuuhi imo handom. Number three, believe in your ability to make that dream come true. Tuuhi ang imo handom. Magtuod tungod sa imo. Believe in your capacity to dream. When I was asked by Tita Leia about the details of how I wanted to be introduced, I quipped, tambala na lang tita nga taga salong nun ah. But putting some thoughts about it, I gave my short accolades, quote unquote. I gave it not because I wanted to be deemed great or worthy, but because I want you all to know that since we speak about dreams, that a small kid like me, coming from a small barrio like Salong, can dream big too and become big someday too. That they can whoever you want it to be in life. You can. Kada sinabi kong kisa sa aton maghambal nga ay amo na lang ko niya kay total amo mo na gyapon. Number two, ano lang na aton ibato ya kay taga bukid lang ko. But I want you all to challenge that mindset. I want you all to change that mindset. We all can, if we will, irrespective of where we came from. As early as grade 1, I was asked to compete to various competitions for the school. There I learned that there are others coming from other schools that compete so competitively, despite struggles because they have dreams, whether to get the first place, to advance to the next round, or to make the schools proud or their respective schools proud. And for some, to get the scholarships that are offered for the winners so that they can have a better shot at education. Ang ako lang tayo sa una, sa tuod-tuod lang, makalagaw. Kaya hindi ko yung pagtugta ni tatay nga maglagaw kung diin-diin. So I took that opportunity to compete because I just wanted to lagaw. But as I joined more of these competitions and I got a chance to compete with this kind of people, My hunger to win grew. I wanted to win too. I dreamt of getting the trophy, the medal, or the spot and prove to them that pupils from Salong can turn times and rise as the winner. Back in the days, I'm not sure if it's still true now, most favored to win would always be those from private schools, if not the public schools within the city limits. That's normally the winners. So I wanted to challenge that. And so my conquest to win began, and I aspired for greater things in life. My conquest to dream big began. So I won competitions. I became an athlete, became the class valedictorian, and the president of the student government when I graduated um, in elementary. Because early on, I knew that I needed to dream big. And I have the capacity to dream because some great things in life, some biggest accomplishments in life, started with just a dreamer and their dream. Believe in your dream. Things will not always go the way that you wanted it to. You will always have struggles, disappointments, heartaches. That's the very reason why you always need to always have an extra ounce of faith in your dreams. You need just to dream, but you also have to believe in that dream. And since I was a dreamer, I dreamt to go to a private school in high school in the city because I learned that not only did they offer quality education, but also they say that the best pupils in the city and in the neighboring ones go to the private schools. And so I went. And then, on the first day of class, my dream was challenged. There I was expecting that I'd be in the first section. After all, I graduated class valedictorian of my class, only to find out that I was profiled for the second section. I asked around and then they told me that the sectioning was profiled according to grade point averages. And there, I thought I was one of the best, only to find out that there are other bests out there. For some people, faced with the same circumstance, they would just, raise the white flag and their dreams would end there. Just because the world told them that their dreams were out of reach and it was meant for someone else. But I was different. I refused to accept my fate. I dreamt bigger and this time added a little ounce of faith that my dreams will still come true. That I would still become one of the best students in my class. True enough, after 2 months, the faculty decided to transfer me over to section 1 because according to them, I shouldn't be in the lower section. After then, until I graduated, I was never transferred back to any section and I stayed on section 1. In fact, I was able to fulfill my dream. I became one of the best students in class. I was in the top 5 and I graduated. At this juncture of my life, I realized that big dreams need big faith too. Because no matter how you think you deserve something, it will not just be given to you. It's not enough that we just dream, we also have to consider that we will have challenges and failures along the way. And it will test how far we can go for our dreams, how much we can endure, how much faith we have in our dreams, and our capacity to make it come true. We just have to have faith. Believe in our ability to make our dreams come true. Tuuhin ang imong handom, magtuod tungod sa imo. Some dreams are delayed, but they are never denied. So here comes college. I dreamt of going and graduating from the school that I wanted with honors in college, and I wanted to take up law. I thought I could achieve both because I was confident that I could pass any entrance exams of any school, and I knew my grades would be sufficient. In short, I knew I had the qualifications to be enrolled in my dream school and to take up my dream course. But things never went according to what I planned it to be. I ended up taking up accountancy, which was at first I was not really interested in at all. And I was enrolled to a school that I have not envisioned myself graduating from because we were late in taking the entrance exams. Well, I thought that my dreams were denied. I went on anyway because I knew not everyone gets a ticket of getting to a college diploma, and this is the best chance that I have. Later on, I learned that uh, accountancy had pre-law subjects, and it turned out to be one of the most favored pre-law courses should one pursue his or dreams of becoming a lawyer someday. I also learned that if I took the same course, which is accountancy, and I originally intended to be at, it would have been difficult for me to graduate alone on the dream school that I envisioned myself to be. They have the best and the hardest accountancy program in the region, and their success rate of graduating is only less than 20%. Given the interests that I had, which was so little at my first term on first year, chances are I would have flunked, would have transferred, or forced to change course by first year. Good riddance, by God's wisdom. I was spared from humiliation. My dream was that life. Well, despite that, I never really liked the course at first. I still worked hard to get good grades so I can graduate on time because that was the promise I made to Tatay. I said that I would not have a failing grade and also all I will have to graduate on time. Also, I need to because I have my own timeline, dreams to chase and conquer. I can't let circumstances dictate how my dreams will end up. I convinced myself through sweat and tears that I need to graduate with honors and I need to bring home a medal to Tatay and Danay because they deserve nothing less. I had to be resilient for my dreams. I need to make them come true. By God's grace, I graduated with honors in college. But not all the time your dreams will get the support that it needed. Sometimes it won't be supported at all, and it's okay. Continue and dream on. After college, I went to Manila because they say that the best of the best in the country are in the metro. So I said to myself, well, why not? I want to try my luck and want to compete with them too. True enough, I've met the most competitive, the best peoples, at least in this country. But I knew that my parents had a different dream for me. They wanted me to become a CPA of a known accounting or auditing firm. But my dream was different. To be honest, I really did not see myself successful in the accounting field, no matter how hard I envisioned myself to be in it. I was also almost certain that I would not be as happy